Hey, Liberty Layers Hideout here. I'm just gonna talk about what I use for watering, and I'll water all my other chickens that I got outside right now. Come over here. This is a good water. Doesn't work so well in the winter, but I like it for the fact that everyone can get around and drink it. And I use this vitamins and electrolytes for chickens, Rooster Booster. I put it in about every other time I do water. I think it's 1 scoop for a gallon. So I'll put 2 big scoops in there. Then I'll fill this up. This one usually lasts for a couple days, but I like to rinse it out and everything. So it just gives them something else to drink out of. I got a bunch of water pans throughout the homestead here that the ducks end up getting muddy every night because I was locking them up for a long time, but they like to be completely free range. And they know where to go in case of bad weather. They go to their duck house, but they hide out at the waterers and get the water out of the bucket, put it on the ground, and eat the roots of my grass. So another reason why I don't have hardly any grass yet. So I'm gonna fill this one all the way up since I just put all the Rooster Booster in there. I've found it's just been really good for me, keeping their electrolytes and everything up, and I like it. I've used Vetrex before, but I noticed it's oil-based, so if you use cold water, all the oil sits at the top. I usually mix it in with warm water, but I haven't noticed a difference whether it's been beneficial or non-beneficial. It's just kind of checking the box. I do use raw honey quite a bit, especially in my chicks. I use raw honey in this Rooster Booster. They like the raw honey. It helps. It's a natural pre and probiotic, and I get it from here in Kansas. So I don't really know if chickens have allergies, but it helps if they do. It also helps people. So I use that a lot. So again, ducks got this one all messy yesterday. I'll rinse it out and fill it up with fresh water, which 9 times out of 10, they'll come over and drink the water that I dumped out instead of drinking the fresh water. I don't know. Maybe it gets them a little bit of grit in their crop. I'm not sure. But they always seem to be drinking the dirty water over the clean water. So I'll fill this one up. It's got a little bit of dirt in it, but I did put Rooster Booster in this one earlier, left over from giving to my peacocks. So I don't want to waste that. And now I'll go over where I built the new perch earlier. I noticed this morning when I let everybody out that they knocked off one of the water cups and it emptied the water. So this is the only downfall. I have way too many cups on here. I'm waiting to redo it to about 4 cups, but you can see this one fell off. All you gotta do to replace them is put it back on. And then I make sure all the cups are straight. And then I go around and I rinse them all out. This is the easiest way to rinse them all out. Just a jet of water in there rinses all the dirt or the poop from the roo sitting up on there. And actually, I'm gonna go get some Rooster Booster and put it in this one too, because I haven't put it in the coop in a while. So bear with me while I go get this. And since this coop and I got so many cups on it, I only fill this one up about halfway, for the simple fact I don't want a lot of water in my coop. So Again, here's the little scoop. I'll put about 2 of these in here. I get this from Chewy. I get it on auto ship and I save 15% when I get auto ship. So it comes out to like $6 a thing. I got about 4 backups now. I've had to slow down my auto ship because I just don't go through it fast enough as they ship. But I do like the 20-pound pecking blocks that has all kinds of stuff in it for them. So I do like them. But and as you can see, I got it sitting on top of a rubber bucket to give it some height. Because when I built it, it was the first one I built, and I built the cups too low, and I started making a mess in the cups, and the cups wouldn't sit level. So with these cups, they're tipped up when it's empty, and then as you add water to it, it adds water to each cup, and then once the cup tips down level, it shuts off the water flow. So saves a lot on water and everything else inside the thing. And then again, here's the perch I built. You know, no professional, but looks pretty good. Can't wait to see him in it tonight. So I'll finish filling up these outside waterers. I'll probably give all the chickens some rooster booster. Rinse it out. Get them clean water. As you can see with this rooster block, it didn't last very long, especially with the rain we had. It really broke it down. But they all stand around there and they sure eat on it quite a bit. Oh, Ozzy and Lemmy, they're playing. Get them squirrels. They're 2 young kids, I swear. They got more energy than anybody. So, like this rubber one, I buy rubber ones for the winter. There we go. I buy rubber ones for the winter because these automatic waterers, they don't work unless you put a heater on them. What I use, it's a black circle heating pad, and I put them on 2 blocks, and I built a 2x4 frame to set these waterers on, and then it keeps the water warm in the buckets, but not in these 5-gallon buckets. It doesn't keep everything warm enough to stop it from freezing. So put some rooster booster in this one. This one still has quite a bit of water and it's pretty clean, so I'm going to leave the rest of this water in here. So again, just squirt each cup. It gets the water out. Then I fill this one up. And right now, since it's not too hot, I only fill them halfway, 3/4, because I don't want the water sitting in here too long. I use food grade water and feed. Just to help with bacteria growing and everything, but since it's not hot, they're not drinking as much as they would if it was hot. So I do 1/2 to 3/4 normally right now, this time of year, because I think we had 29 degrees just the other day. So, all right, I'm gonna set this hose down for a second and go in and get my Cerama. I'm gonna go into the back cave and see Bruce. This is a little bit harder for me. I got a really swollen knee and I've had 15 knee surgeries, so getting down this low, I still gotta make a door on the inside of the silky coop. so I can get in here easier. But I'm gonna go ahead and replace their water now. All right, I got the bucket out. As you can see, the cups are kind of dirty. So I'm gonna rinse these out. And I have 6 chickens in there. So I only have 2 cups. Saves a lot on maintenance. The other ones you've seen, I think I had like 12. But at the time, I had quite a few chickens in there. So these 2 cups, I filled this up 2 weeks ago, and it was still over half full now. But I'll add some rooster booster to it, and then I'll probably put 3 gallons back in here. So probably here soon, I will, since I'm less on roosters, I may let the Saramas out and let them run around because they've been in this coop for 4 weeks now. I am planning on, I use a few feed trays, and I'm gonna grow some feed plot grass in them feed trays so I can put it in here for them, since real grass isn't growing inside their coop. But they got plenty of room for 5 tiny world's smallest chickens right now. So it'll take me about 2 weeks to grow the seed. Then I'll put it in there and they'll have nice fresh greens for whenever they want. But I keep rotating. I plant one week, and then I plant another one another week and another week, so I can keep rotating them out and pull the old ones out before they get completely demolished. So it'll regrow instead of leaving it in there until they completely kill everything. So I got the Sarama water filled. I'm gonna stick that back in there real quick. Hey everybody, how are you, Bruce? Bruce is my buddy. I saved him a couple times now. And I got 3 feed ports on this one, and it's still doing pretty good, so no need to change that. But all right. So we're done with the water, and I think the last thing to do is replenish the duck pool. Now I gotta drag my hose over here. The ducks get this so muddy, it's not even funny. Hey, Penelope. Hey, Teller. And I found this pool on a marketplace for $5. It holds water, so for the ducks, that's perfect. All right, let's hope it fills up and doesn't jump out of there. It always seems to jump out of there, which my hose is hooked around this water dish. There we go. She should stay in there now. And I got this duck house I built. All the chips have blown out of there, but what should I do with it? Should I throw it in a coop? Or build a pen for the ducks? The ducks don't really go in a pen till winter time. And then obviously they find the nice warm place. But oh, the hose fell out. That's the only thing I don't like about these hoses is they get a little crazy and they just bounce out of there. There we go. She looks like she's steady now. So checking on everybody.